should be audio now, eh? Yeah, I see camo cam running. Yo, what's up, Pickle? What's up, yeah, Efra. I didn't see, I was trying to see which one, who was in here yet. Dude, I'm doing good, Pickle. I'm doing good, man. I'm freezing my rear off right now. It's like, I think like, wind chill is 2 right now. It's snowing. And I live in a place where, we don't do this, dude. We don't do this freezing stuff, man. Like, I don't have any flipping heat. I have a heater on me now. That's why I've been sitting here bundled up in front of this thing, freezing my rear off, dude. Trying to get the camera set up. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna put you on the camera. Let me put you on the Grimble. Okay. Dog electric. Have you bought a gimbal yet? I could see you being somebody who would buy one. Don't buy the Insta360 Pro. This thing's a piece of crap. Can't stand this thing, dude. It's terrible. Get the I hate both of the brands, but get the DJI. Get this one. This one's so much better. Give it a second. This thing's gonna flip up and stare at the ceiling. Oh, let me get this fixed. I can only see like half of the chat. Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, don't buy this one. Don't buy the Insta360 Pro. It's terrible. It never works right. Yeah. The DJI is so much better. I thought about making a video about it because I looked online. Everybody's got videos about both of them, and everybody goes so soft and sweet on the Insta360, and it just is not a good. It's not good. It's got extra features. Yeah, it is. It's super expensive, and it ticks me off, man. I think I got it on a deal. I think I paid like 200 bucks for this thing, man. When the DJI, I bought that thing on eBay on bid. It didn't come with a clip. It didn't come with a phone holder. So it just had, well, I don't have the phone holder on it right now. There it is. I had to buy this separately. Well, it actually had the camera, funny enough. But I had to buy this part separately. It was 20 bucks. And then I got this on bid for like, I think I paid $30 for it altogether. But oh my gosh, is it so much better than the Insta360. The Insta360 it never works right. It spazzes out all the time. If it's not spazzing out, it won't stay charged. Like, everything about it is just a terrible, terrible thing. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, how's everybody else doing? What's the temperature where you guys are? I was watching Japanese videos. Yeah, they over-engineered it. Well, that, and then it's cheap Chinese crap's what it is. They don't care what they're doing, what they're putting out. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can't buy them from anywhere else, though. Nobody in America makes them. Nobody anywhere else makes them worth anything, man. I'm not saying it has to be made in America to be worth something, but I can tell you, everything I buy from China at this point is just not worth it. It's 53. You're down in Florida, though, dude. That's right. Y'all, did you get snow the other day? I saw y'all were looking like you might get some snow down on the coast there, man. You're in like you're like South Florida, right? I'm not gonna say where I thought you were from, but Oregon, really? It's 53 in Oregon? You went to Florida, if I'm not mistaken, right? You took a vacation or something. I think I saw you on one of your reels. Might be why I was thinking that. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Dude, 53 in Oregon? What are you talking about, dude? How's this big old bubble go flying around you, man? It's crazy. Cali, that makes sense. Makes sense. Shoot, dude, I've been seeing you're still scooting good, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this off. This is doing me worse than it is good. I had the thing all over my face. I guess they look similar. Ish. Maybe. I don't know. But shoot, dude. Dude, that's good to see you, man. I was wondering. I was actually thinking yesterday. I was like, man, I hadn't seen Pickle in here forever, man. It's been a long time. Oh, I've changed the way I did my. I don't know if you seen the last time I had my thing set up, but I've got like the good old dual monitors and all of my stuff, and I have the usually put the chat up there, but you can see up my nostrils. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, enjoy school while you can, dude. Before you know it, you'll be blinking and you're gonna be flipping 20 years out of high school, dude. I'm dead serious. Everybody says that, but well, thank you. For real though, like I was watching, me and my wife were sitting around yesterday. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that 55 video from Albino Black Sheep, or if you ever even knew you don't know what Albino Black Sheep is. You're too young. I don't mean that as in like a you're too young thing. It just isn't. It didn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore, and it hadn't existed for a while. But like back in the day before YouTube really got popping, there was a site called Albino Black Sheep. That's where everybody went for all the funny videos. And there's a video on there called 55, and dude, I about lost it. My wife had never seen it. She was a little bit younger than me. So I pulled it up on YouTube and I saw underneath the thing it said 20 years ago. And I remember when that video came out, dude. I remember when that video came out. I'm like, what is going on? Time is accelerated ridiculously fast. My kid is like talking now. And like, it feels like a month ago I couldn't even get him to roll over without helping him, man. It's wild. I think we're in like a time warp. My kid told me, he said, you did it, and started clapping his hands earlier when we were building blocks together. It was just amazing. Well, thank you, yeah. Now, that's what he's got to do. He's got to grow up. I understand that, but it brings a tear to your eye. You're like, I watched a whole video the other day that like, oh, man. God, why is that? I see this is lagging super bad. I might reset camo cam and see if I can fix it. Is my audio lagging at all? If the audio is not lagging, then it's camo cam. Yeah, I see it's like hanging in the middle there. The audio is lagging. It could still be camo cam. Give me a second, guys. No, the audio is not lagging. Not for you. Is just the camera? So give me just a second, and I'm gonna reset camo cam. The audio will go out for just a second, and then I'm gonna pull it back up. The chat's behind, yeah. It's probably just the latency. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. I can't change the latency unless I redo the stream. Give me a second. I'm gonna change the video. Let me see if the audio and the camera are fine for you. Maybe it's just my system. Maybe it's just my preview. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Yeah, there's a chat delay because I have the latency at like a small. I think it's like normal latency or low latency. But if I pump it up, I found that it lags like crazy. I might have to do that. We'll see how long it goes. And I might pull it back because it is annoying. I like to be able to like talk back and forth pretty quick. The only problem with this is the thing that I found that's an issue is I don't know about you, Scoot, if you ever do any live or anything like that. I found that if I start a live and then I end a live and I bring it back up, like it will not show me to people. It's like it like blocks me or something for a period of time. And it's every stinking time I get on these days, I end up having to do it because something happens. I end up having to like fix it. Yeah. I don't know. YouTube is a weird thing. I've thought about doing Twitch, but yeah, the notification stops. You're right. That's what it is. It won't push notifications out quickly right after again. Yeah. So I'd have to like push it back. Let me reset camo cam. See, well, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. If it gets so bad that it's absolutely abhorrent, then I'll try it again in a little bit. I'll put out I'll move the stream to like an hour or so later. That way maybe it'll push the notification out or something. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, I was watching a video that flat out made me cry a couple nights ago. I was apprehensive to tell my wife, but it's idiot. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, it's the joy of being a parent, but it was a guy talking about, going through the old, yeah, you gotta hold your kids when you can hold your kids and love on them and don't deny a hug and play with them when they want to play and all these things, which I do anyway. I love my son. My son is the joy of my life. But, yeah. Totally understand, Electric. You got to do that, dude. You got to do that. We got to get off the internet as much as we're on it, dude. That's what we're trying to do too. I'm trying to detox. But so are you gonna auction on Whatnot? I might. I'm. It's gonna be what's it called? I think I set one up for this next Sunday. I'm gonna do auctions on it. That way I can put them up for pre-bid, and when I do the auctions, I'm gonna do better auctions. But anyway, the video I was talking about, the guy's talking about there's gonna be a time when you pick your kid up for the last time, and you hold him for the last time, and you put him down, and you'll never pick him up again. And that is like the saddest thing that I ever heard in my entire life, because I was just looking at my kid like, oh my god, it's true. It's true. There's gonna be a time I'm gonna pick you up one day, and then I'm gonna put you down, and I'm never gonna pick you up again. You're gonna be too big for me to pick you up. And it's just so, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, back to what you were saying about the auction thing. Yeah, I am. I think I'm gonna do like it'll end up being a bunch of North Face stuff, and I'm gonna put it up. Like I said, I have to take pictures of the stuff so I can put it up for pre-bid. Because from what I'm looking around, and that's really what I've been doing is like watching people and trying to figure out like what's the best way to go about things. And that's what I'm seeing people do. People put the good stuff up for pre-bid, and then I'm gonna put in the auction. I'm gonna put like the little guys that I painted the one time. I'll put them up for pre-bid, but you know, people can get it for $1 if nobody bids on them if they wanted them. And just do it that way. That way I'm not. I have to make money. The whole point of it is to make money. So, which we've been actually. You know, I don't sell a whole lot of stuff. I haven't sold a whole lot of stuff the last couple of shows I've done, but then I get off the show, and I've made a few bucks doing that. Made a few bucks doing that. Yeah, well, actually, those are the ones that you watched me paint, Pickle. Those are the ones that you came in on when I was painting. I finally started giving them away. People who buy stuff from me on Whatnot, I let them spin this wheel that I have. That's what I think you saw it on the top screen. Hold on. I let them spin the wheel. I have it up on screen when I'm doing it. And if they get the medium, those things that I showed you are the mediums. The small ones are my teeny tiny ones I do. And then I have a couple of large ones. And then I've got a couple of like big prizes that I give away. Like this is a large prize. Like so if you spun the wheel and you won large, I printed this not too long ago. Borderlands Tiny Tina. Like a whole model of it, whole diorama. If you won the large, you can pick that out of several things. Then I have some that I painted. I painted some bigger ones. Yeah, I want to do some more painting though. We're going on this trip super soon. Like in I think what's the title? 17 days. 17 days from now, we're gonna be in Japan for a whole month with kids. So that's why I haven't streamed as much the last few days. One, it's super cold. So usually I stream later in the day, and it's just getting so insanely cold right now. It's about to stop. We're about to go back to just cold weather, not abhorrently cold weather, but like I have to take pictures of stuff and get it going. Oh yeah. I pick Y2K as the title of, or is the tag that I use for it. I've got a lot of Y2K stuff too, and I sell stuff all the time on eBay and on Whatnot. So you know, people send me offers, and I accept offers and stuff like that. I feel like my stuff is priced higher, but when people send me offers, which I get a lot of, I feel like they're happier that they feel like they got a deal. It's a weird, psychology is an odd thing to have to try to figure out when it comes to sales, but I've been doing it for so long. I'm telling you, people want money off no matter what you put it at. If I priced it right, people would want half of that. So if I price it slightly high and people want half of that, well, then I end up in a place where I'm happy. And you're happy, we're all happy, and everybody gets a deal, and in reality, I would have taken it in the first place. It was where I wanted to be at regardless. So it's just how it works. It's psychology. It's weird. But, boss, it was good to see you. Come on by another time, man. You see, I've scheduled out the whole week. I'm trying to make it on there. I didn't realize what the time was. It's the only reason I'm on a little late today. But pop back by later, man. It's good seeing you. I check in on your content, too, so I'll leave you a comment or something. See you later, boss. Stay warm. Sounds like you are, but keep warm. Well, Efra, how you doing? What's the temperature where you are? Where you found the schedule? It should just be on the, I think it's on the, just on the channel. Let me see. I've never actually looked, to be honest. I just scheduled it out last night. You should be able to look on the channel. It should pop up. Maybe? I'll figure that out. If not, I'll put it on there. I'll make a post or something. View your channel live. Yeah, they're on the live. Yeah, if you go to my channel, go to live, it'll have them all scheduled out. I have a bunch of them scheduled out already. Yep. Thanks, Efra. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, those are actually, all those pictures are pictures from our last trip to Japan, so I'm super excited. Yeah, that first one, so to 2-4. See you later, Pickle. Good seeing you, brother. Yeah, so we got our whole trip planned out now. We've replanned it, and how we're gonna go about it now is we're gonna go straight down to Hiroshima. I want to put something on the screen. I tell you what, hold on. Let me see if I can get. I want to take this crap off the screen, this donate thing, real quick, and then what we'll do is I'll put some of the places we're gonna go. I'll put a browser link up on the screen, that way you can see it and show you some of the stuff we're gonna end up doing. This is awesome. I'm so excited. So excited. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure out how all this works. Bop, bop. Bop. Yeah. We can talk. We can chat and hang out and look at that. I am so excited. It's actually turning into like I'm looking forward to this now. I was really freaking out over the money for a minute, and if we would have went, we were supposed to go in 3 days. I would have been freaking out about the money because I would not have had the money I needed to do it, but we should get our taxes back in enough time, I hope. I'm just gonna go with that. I know we will. I'm not gonna worry about it. No matter what, we're going. We've got it. But let me see. I've got to get. Nah, we got it. Let me see if I can put. We're gonna do. We'll do. Apprehensive to do display capture. We do window capture. We're gonna be there for a month and a day now. We extended it out by 1 day. Let me see, browser source, window capture, add source. Add new source instead. I don't think I have anything up that could be a problem right now. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's got even more fun. Stream window. Add source. Don't pick a window before I tell you what the window is. New tab. Chrome. I have so many windows up, it's nasty. I have 64 gigs of RAM on this computer, and I abuse it. I abuse it so badly. I'm just gonna do the picker wheel, and then I'll work off of that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's nothing on there that I don't have to worry about, and I know that that is the one that I'm pulling up. So, pull that up. I'm gonna have to do it up there on the top screen. It's the only one that has the correct size. Hold on, let me fix this, and then we'll get you going. You can see what I'm up to. Check it out. So, see, it's you see how dang long the screen is. That's the problem I have with these resolutions is the screen is so crazy long that the resolution's too high for stuff. Do it right about there, and we can move it around if I need to. But let's say, let me think about this. So we're going to. First off, we're going down to Hiroshima, and when we go down to Hiroshima, I'm gonna go to Onomichi. This is where we're heading first. I've been right here. I've seen this view right here. This is one of the most gorgeous views I've ever seen in my life. Was that one right there? I have that exact picture actually from that point. Let me see. Somebody's got a picture of it. Chat is covering up. Is it? Is it not at the top? Oh, the chat on the actual screen. Okay. Hold on, I'll change it around. I'll change it around. Let me do this. Yeah, so YouTube's chat is at the bottom. I get what you mean. So, is that a little better? I should put it in front of the chat I have on the screen. How bad does that look on screen? Let me look. Let me see. See, that's the thing about it, is I'm still having to... I need to get the layout thing to where I can turn the layout, and you can turn your screen and it'll be the correct layout, but you can't do it once you start, so... You have to start the stream in that mode for it to be able to work. But... Let me see, so I can get a better view of what it looks like. I'm going to pull it up on here. Me, myself, and I. That one. It's not terrible. You can at least see somewhat. Okay. So, yeah, it's delayed by a pinch. But, Onomichi is right outside where my brother lives in Mihara. It's not too far away. It's like, I think it's like a 30-minute train ride. This is a panoramic of the shot that you get. So this is called, this is the top of what's called, well, let me see if I can zoom in. It's a whole panoramic. It's super tiny. Let me get a better shot. I can actually pull one up from my stuff. It's Onomichi Mountain, I think is what they call it. It is amazing. It is. Let me find pictures, images. Yeah, I have almost some of these exact pictures. This right here, like right there. So that's a temple. You can keep going even further up than this. That mountain is huge, and at the very, very, very top of that mountain, there is an ice cream store that you can get some amazing ice cream from. They have soft serve ice cream at the top of it, and it's dirt cheap. And it is just so beautiful. There's a whole section of the mountain called Cat Alley, and they have like all these wild cats that just like they stay around there, and people will come up and feed them. There's little shrines to the cats around there. There's all kinds of like cat related like little cafes built into the mountain. Oh, I definitely am gonna post it. We're gonna go back to there because I want to bring the kiddo there, but we're gonna climb the mountain. Then there's a giant, like a, what do they call it? It's not like a, it's like a tram, like one of the floating trams that you like ride down on the cable. It's a cable car. That's what it is. Cable car. Yeah, you have seen it in shorts. I can almost guarantee you. It's one of the most gorgeous places in Japan, in my opinion. But you can see, if you get to the top of this mountain, and we walked it. We just climbed all the way to the top. If you get to the top of the mountain, you can see over several islands. It's so tall. And like all the things going on between the islands and all this. It's so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places there. But we're going to go to... They're known for a few different things. They're known for their lemons. They have some of the best lemons in the world. And then they are known for a traditional treat that they make called momoji. And me and my wife were actually going at each other about it yesterday. Because when we went last time, I was rushing because we wanted it. I'm real bad about times. Like, I get freaked out about times. I want to be in a time. If we're supposed to be at a train at this time, I want to be early for it and this and that. And I ended up rushing us, and we didn't end up buying more of the momoji that we wanted to. So I'll show you what it is in just a minute. It's this little treat that's like, it's shaped like a maple leaf. And it's filled with like this delicious mapley syrup type stuff. It's so good. So amazingly good. But we only had one left when we were waiting on the train, and we had like totally so much time that we could have gotten one. But we had one left, and we split it, and she was just so mad that we had to split the momoji. And I didn't get us any food either before we left. It was a big thing. I'm sure if she's listening, she'll clarify and shame me for what I did. But we're not gonna do it this time. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get some more momoji. Let me see if I can find momoji. Momoji. Onimichi. Yeah. It's a famous maple leaf shake cake filled with red bean paste. That's what it is. It looks like this. It's momoji manju. That's what it is. Momoji manju. That is some of the best stuff I have ever had in my life. That stuff is delicious. And oh my goodness, did it not? I cannot wait. I'm gonna take videos of it. If you ever go to Japan and you have to travel down to Onomichi. It's so beautiful. That, and they have the absolute best ramen in the entire country that we had. There's only one place that came close, and it was I'm sorry, Efra. There's only one place that came close in Japan out of all the places we ate ramen at. And I ran into some places. I went into some places for some ramen because I love ramen. And Japanese ramen is so much more different than ramen you get around the world. That's where it came from. But it is so good. There's a place. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the joint. But yeah, Momoji manju. That is the best treat you'll ever flip and get in Japan in your life. I'm telling you. Everybody likes to go on and on about Tokyo banana. Shove the Tokyo banana somewhere else, because Momoji manju is the absolute. It's the best. And I don't even like red bean paste, but somehow they make it just delectable. It is amazing. But let's see. What's the other one? Oh, yeah. Let me look up. I'm going to Google Maps. Oh, no. Can't do that. I can't do Google Maps without popping it up. Give me a second, and that's what I'll do, is I will get it ready before I slide the tab up there. You talking about... There's several different ones that do that, right? Japan's all about, like, this... not being bothered type thing. Like, everything that they do is, like... Nobody wants... There's a lot of otaku over there, which are like shut-ins, basically, or hikikomori, is what they call them. They're like shut-ins, and they don't want to... Oh, Itachi ramen? I haven't had it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's where it's separated off. I never ate there. We ate at some places where you're like knee to knee with people. Like, I'll pull up, hold on. I'll pull it up and drag it up there. But this was one of the... I ate at a place where this woman... We had a okonomiyaki. I don't know if you ever seen... Do you know what okonomiyaki is? Has anyone ever had that? I'll show you. Okonomiyaki. Yeah, I had it right. Yeah, okonomiyaki. They do it two different ways in two different places. It's kind of like a savory pancake type deal. But the place that we went, it was good. It was really... In my opinion, it was really good. My wife... So, let me put it to you this way. This woman had been doing this. I think she said, like, her grandmother passed it... Or her great-grandmother passed it down to her grandmother, passed it down to her mother, passed it down to her. Like, they've been running this shop for, like, 100 and something years. And she'd grown up there her whole life. It was all she'd ever done. And the shop is, like... Yeah. The shop is, like... You walk in, and it's maybe, like... I don't even know how to put, like, 10 foot wide, maybe 40 to 50 foot long. Like, it is you couldn't even barely lay down if there was nothing in that place, and your feet and head would almost touch the dang walls. And then they had you have to, like, scoot as soon as you get in behind the little table, because all it is like a griddle in the middle of this place, like a long grill, and you sit down. And she makes it on the grill in front of you, and then cuts it up and slides it onto the grill over to you, and you eat it off the grill. Like, it's like that kind of stuff. And her name was Yoshi. Like, the food was I liked it. My wife did not like some of the stuff they put on it because they put a lot of traditional Japanese stuff. But we also are pretty convinced that it gave me some stomach distress. We'll just go with that. I'll tell that story one day, but that was one of the times that it was the only time in Japan where we had a little bit of time. I might tell it later. That was yeah. I've never come so close to pooping my pants in my life. We'll just go with that. Yeah. Let me see if I can find. I'm gonna pull down here. I'm gonna pull up on the, because I don't want anybody. I have to pull up maps off the side, or it will try and it'll show you my address on there. I don't want that. So hold on. Tokyo. Actually, hold on. Let me do this. I need to do a private browser. That's what I need to do. That'll fix this because it won't have anything logged in. New incognito. It's probably what I should have done in the first place, honestly. Let me see. Google Maps. Yeah. Well, no. Somehow it is still getting my information. Wow. Huh. It's weird. Anyway. Tokyo. Oh, no. So this place that I'm talking about is in Saijo. And we're going there too. Hold on, let me see if I can find Saijo, Japan. Saijo. I don't think I'm spelling it right. Saijo. Ehime. Japan Sake City, yeah. There it is. Yeah, this place. This place is where we ate the okonomiyaki. So they do it differently in two different places. There's Osaka style, and then there is Hiroshima style. And this is close to Hiroshima, so they do Hiroshima style. And then the entire city is like made up around the breweries, the sake breweries there. And that's where I bought it straight from the factory. Yep. Komatsuru. That right there. Actually, we had all of these. We went on a tour and went to each one of the factories. And it was like, you got a free drink at all of them. And some of them like gave you like various cool little things. Like it was really neat. And it was like $20 for like the sightseeing thing the whole time. It was super cheap. But yeah, that's where I got, oh yeah, this. Komatsuru. Yeah. Well, if you want to try sake, there's cheap sake, and then there's this. This is it's still cheap over there, but it is so much better than what they consider as cheap sake. They have a sake called 100 yen sake, and you can that stuff will explode if you light it on fire. It's so flippin' harsh. It's so harsh. But this right here, Komatsuru, is amazing. It actually has. I'll tell you how much. It's written on the side of the bottle how much I paid for it. Hold on, let me see. I haven't opened this yet. I've had it for 3 years. We're gonna drink it. We'll probably drink it on stream as a toast before we go, because that's what I promised. I was like, I'm not gonna drink this until I can go back and get some more, because I don't want to be back. I don't want to be without it. I paid 2,308 yen for it. So if you do a conversion. Let's see, yen to USD. So, $14.92. That's nothing. This is nothing for this delicious bottle of sake. But yeah, it's got, in the bottom of it, it has... Oh, I didn't even realize that. There's no way I'm going to be able to show you. Wow, I did not realize. So it has, I knew it had flakes of gold in it, right? It has little flakes of gold in it. They're shaped like sakura blooms. So they're shaped like the flowers of sakura, the blooms on a sakura. Wow, I didn't realize that. That's even cooler now. This stuff is amazing. It's, maybe you can see it. Let's see. There you go. You can. Look at that. Look at that. That's gold. That stuff is amazing. It tastes so good. It's unlike any alcohol I've ever had in my life. And I'm not an alcohol person. I really don't like alcohol generally. But, oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, we're going to crack it open and give it a sip before we leave as a potting party there. But, yeah. See, that right there, this is another reason why. When we went, the yen was at 67. Actually, it was 70 cents to the US dollar. So we're getting an even better deal on everything when we go than we went the last time. Which I hate it for Japan, but, hey, we're patronizing them anyway. There's nothing I can do about it. But basically, like, when we go over there with the USD, everything's, like, half off. Like, we had some of the highest, most premium 5-star Wagyu in the whole. It was so good. It was. I can't think of the name of the place. I'll look it up in a minute. But it is. It was so good, so good, and I was worried. We wanted to have one really premium experience while we were there, so we're like, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna go and do it, whatever it is. We'll just pay for it and move on. When they handed me the bill and I saw how much it was, I was like, "Are you sure about that? Are you sure that this is how much this is?" Because, like, I would have gotten seconds at this point, to be honest with you. Like, really? And it ended up being like $62 for both of us. We both got premium A5 Wagyu katsu. Like, it was like the fried on the outside. How they did it was like, I'm gonna look see in a minute if I can find the name of the place. And if the wife is in the chat, she'll have to let me know if she can remember it. But what you did was they gave you they like battered and fried the A5 Wagyu like very, very gently to where the inside was still totally raw. And then you got this little teeny tiny, like, it's almost like a candle burner, and it had a candle underneath it, and you would sear it on there, like, before you ate it, so you'd sear it a little bit more to your taste. And then they had, I've never liked wasabi. I've never liked wasabi. It's just not my thing. I like spicy things. I don't like the taste of wasabi. Yeah, it's on the stone. It's so good. It's so good. But the guy told us, our waiter on that was there was he was very interested in English, so he wanted to talk to us the whole time. And he was really, like, he wanted to ask us a bunch of questions. We had a great time talking to him. But he told us, he was like, "Listen, I know. Do you like wasabi?" And I was like, "I don't like wasabi. I don't want to taint the meat, man. I want to just taste the delicious Wagyu." And he's like, "No. Stop. Please. Do this for me." I came and I started working at this specific steakhouse because of this wasabi. You've never had real wasabi, I promise you. You've had garbage stuff from a supermarket that is not even real. Please. I came to this place, this specific restaurant, because the wasabi was so delicious and so you can't get it anywhere else. He's like, please, do me a favor, try the wasabi. And if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it after that. But please, don't do yourself the disservice. Try the wasabi. And I was like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna offend you. Obviously, I'm gonna try it. That was the best stuff I've ever had in my life. I wish I could get it. The only problem is, and he told us, he's like, you can only have it we have to grate it very freshly. It goes very bad very quickly. It has to be perfectly done in this exact way, or it's just not good. And I was like, okay, all right. That is amazing. It was amazing. It was the best wasabi I've ever had in my life. I cannot wait. We're definitely gonna eat there when we go back, and I hope we see the guy again. It was really funny. The guy, we have all these Japanese names over here for, like, car companies and various manufacturers, like Suzuki, Motorola. Like, there's a bunch of. I'm gonna do food content while we're over there because it's a paradise. It's a food paradise. I'm telling you. But they have all these various, like, those names are very common over there. That's like Smith over here to us. That's like Patel in India. Like, there are common names for every country that you see come up a lot. Motorola, Suzuki, Mitsubishi, those actually are people's last names all the time over there. So I can't remember which one it was, but the dude's name was like, I'm almost certain it was like Mitsubishi or something like that. And I ended up, he was so cool. We took a picture with him. I'm going to see if I can find the picture. Hold on. Because the guy was awesome. We had a fantastic time with him. Let me see if I can find the picture. Hold on. Yeah, let me see here. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Getting into my iCloud so I can pull it up on here. I'll pull up a few different pictures. 646. Oh! See? I told you this thing's gonna freak out before long and do me some nonsense. Dang. weirdo thing. I don't know why it does that. It's so just spotty on how it works. It drives me nuts. But I'm getting pulled up right now. Telling you to think every time. I'm gonna have to swap gimbals. Give me a second. I'm gonna swap the gimbals because this thing is maybe it'll hold now. Maybe it'll hold. It's the weirdest part of all of it is it doesn't even I don't even have the AI sensor on. And yet what it's doing is the AI sensor, the AI face capture sensor is cutting on and it's trying to track me and it has no ability to track me, so it's just flipping out. I don't know why it does that, but whatever. Yeah, hold on. I got it pulled up. Let me pull up my we last time we went was August of 2023. So, it's been 3 years, and that's the last vacation. It's the last time we took any kind of travel. It's the last time we went anywhere. So, let me see. I've got pictures of all this. I took a bunch of pictures when we went. This was some of the best. Let me see if I can pop it up to the top. It's super hard to. Let me think about how I'm going to do this to where it's not going to be compromising in any way, but yet you can still see what I got going on. Yeah, let me do this. I can do this way. So if I change, say, stream window, and I hide it. Okay, all right. I think I know how to do this to where I can show you what I'm looking at, and you can't see things that I don't want you to see. Let me check and see. You've got to travel. You got to get out and travel. You got to do it. It's the best. I don't think that there is anything that I'm going to be... Let me see. Transform, edit, transform, and crop to the left by 100. Let me see if this does it. Let me see. Nope. Flipped it sideways. Why did it flip it sideways? Hold on. I'm trying to get it up to where I can show you. Yeah, I could see that being the case for sure. Yeah, that's the problem. See, that's the problem for like the Japanese. It's the problem for all these different countries. Like USD and some of these other dollars are just so much stronger than the currency that you're going to. And if you're going from the opposite direction to the other, then it can really inhibit like you being able to do things. I understand it completely. Like if this was opposite and Japan was, you know, the dollar was 67 cents on Japan's dime, I wouldn't be able to go to Japan. We wouldn't be able to afford it. It would be far too expensive. We wouldn't be able to experience anything we'd want to experience, and then it would just get to the point of where it's like, you know, why are we even here at this point? But it's, you know, it ain't gonna let me pull it from there. Yeah. Yeah, it's, the dollar is, you know, it's changing in a lot of ways, for bad for us, you know, good for others, but everything's traded on the dollar right now. Let me see. I'll look up. I'll just... Let me see if I can do it this way. Trying to... Because I have a bunch of pictures that in here that are like... It's going to be more private pictures. There's nothing bad or anything. I just don't know if my brother or my wife wants me showing a bunch of pictures of them. Because I took a lot of pictures of them. You know, it was our vacation, basically. But I have a ton of other pictures of, like, the cityscape. Like, in Tokyo, there's a bunch of places that do it. But there was one beautiful building that we went to the top of. Nah, yeah, I gotta figure it out anyway. I'll tell you what I might do is because I'm not gonna stream for crazy long this time. And what I'll do is I'll fix everything up to where it makes more sense on the next go. I want to fix the layout to where I can flip the layout and you can see things better. And I'm like in the corner on there rather than this big huge thing. That way it's just in general to show off different things, you know, because that's how it's hard to talk about something and not be able to show it, you know. But let me see. I do want to change this because I messed with the scaling. Edit transform. Take all this off. Let me see. Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about, and I'll show you. Yeah, there's just a bunch. I'm so excited for a few of the things. Like, oh, I'll just tell you where we're going, and I'll pull it up. I'll give you a little tour before we go. So we're going to Mihata first, or we're going to Hiroshima, and then we're taking a train from Hiroshima to Mihata, which is where my brother lives. Which is just a small town off the edge of Hiroshima, but it's incredibly beautiful. And they're known for taco, which is octopus. It's like the octopus capital of the world. That's where they eat, like, all the octopus. Every storm drain, I took pictures of it. Every one of the sewer drains, every single one is handmade and painted differently with a different, like, rendition on, like, something to do with an octopus. And that's actually one of the cool things that people don't really notice about Japan is that happens all over Japan. Like almost every sewer drain that I saw in the entire place had some sort of like, it meant something to the area that you were in. So like when we were in Seijo, it was all about tanuki and sake, which tanuki is, woo-wee. Do y'all have raccoons over there in India? Or do you know what a tanuki is? People call it like tanuki or tanuki. Tanuki is the first time I saw. I like both. Calamari and octopus are two totally different things though. There's what is it's octopus balls. It's not taiyaki, it's takoyaki. Taco. Taco means octopus in Japanese. But takoyaki is you have seen raccoons. So they have I didn't know this. They have a whole nother thing that's like a cousin to a raccoon, but it's not necessarily a raccoon. It's called a tanuki. And they're weird. And they're like, the way that they picture tanuki is even weirder. And if you knew about it and you play Super Mario Brothers, it gets even weirder. I'll give you a little piece of funny history that a lot of people don't know. So Super Mario Brothers, I don't know if you ever played that, but you can get the tail. You can get the raccoon tail on there, and you can like smack things, and you can fly and do a lot of stuff on it, right? Well, it's not a raccoon tail, it's a tanuki tail. And I'll pull up, yeah, it's a Japanese raccoon dog, is what it's referred to as. Tanuki are weird. That is a weird thing that they got going on with those. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Yeah, there's weirder stuff to that. So, hold on, I'll hit the button and let it over. Oh, I flipped it. Why did it flip it? Hold on. Me transform rotate. Is that upside down? That's upside down. Transform rotate 180. Yeah, okay. So you got tanuki, which is, or like I said, it's a Japanese raccoon dog. And they look like a raccoon, but they're not quite the same. Hold on. What is that right there? Hold on. That might be why they do that. We never saw one while we were over there, but I'll tell you what we saw. So that thing in Super Mario, it's a tanuki tail. Yeah, you say that, and then hold on, I'll show you. So you see these all over Japan, and the first time that I saw one, I almost died laughing. Because I don't know if you'll notice it, but so you see that little fella right there? Hold on, let me zoom in on this puppy, on this little guy. Hold on, let's zoom in. Nah, let me go. I gotta go to an actual. Hold on, I gotta go to an actual like picture of a tanuki. Yeah, that'll do it right there. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. So this is, you'll see these all over Japan. Do you notice anything weird about that fella? Because it's a lot more obvious when you're in that country and you see it. And you're like walking past like a restaurant for noodles, and they got a little tanuki hanging out front. And you're like, oh, that's a cute little rat. What is that? What? No. So there's specifically a thing here. That right there, this right, let me see if I can get it to shift zoom in. Is it not? Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you. That right there is his nuts. And they leave him out, and they have his little giblets out too every time, everywhere you go, on all of the statues, everywhere you go. So you're sitting here and you see a little raccoon guy. What's that he's sitting on? He's sitting on his private parts. That's what he's sitting on. I'm telling you, Japan is weird. Japan is weird sometimes. But, like, you see stuff like that, because my brother pointed it out. I didn't even notice it at first. And he's like, you see a little tanuki? And I'm like, tanuki, yeah, it's cool, yeah. It's like, what? They have all kinds of stuff like that in Japan. Like, in Kyoto, there's a famous road in Kyoto where I don't know if you've ever seen, if you watch any kind of reels or Instagram and stuff like that, there's a Starbucks that is an old style Ryokan Starbucks. Like, you go in, you order your drink and everything, and then you go to some of the tea rooms, and you, like, sit down on the pads, and they have, like, a small tea table, and you just, like, you're supposed to sit cross-leg and do it like the old way, or the way they used to do, in a Starbucks, right? But then you go around to the other side of the Starbucks, and there are some sculptures that are the most wild, perverse sculptures I have ever seen in my entire life. Like oh yeah, he's even got his nips hanging out. Like, I'm telling you, Japan is weird. Those are not legs. Just saying. Japan is a place. Japan is a heck of a place. But everyone there is so nice. Nobody, you don't deal with any kind of, like, perversion when you're over there. Nobody's, like, after you or being nasty or weird. It's just, they don't have any, like, nothing's sacred when it comes to, like, having some privacy and modesty like that. They're very modest people on top of that. Like, if you go out in Japan and you're wearing leggings or, like, a tight-fitting shirt, or, like, even if you're wearing, like, shorts, like, Japanese women do not wear shorts 9/10 of the time. Like, they're usually, we saw in the middle of the dead heat of the summer where it was 103 degrees half of the time. It was very, very, very hot. They don't have a lot of air conditioning in places. They only use heat pumps. Like, it got hot. And you would see women wearing skirts, like long skirts, and then they would have a pair of jeans on underneath them. And you're like, what? How are you not sweating to death? Or they would be wearing, like, they prize, like, it's their thing is, instead of, like, in America, it's fashionable to be tan. It's fashionable to get a suntan. It is not over there. The whiter you are, the more fashionable it is. That they desire to be like paler than everyone else. It's so weird at some of the things that they latch on to compared to everywhere else. It's just so weird. But an amazing country. Amazing. They're so nice. It's just such a good time. Such a good time. Yeah, they like pale. They really like pale. They want to be as white as possible. It's not like they're trying to be white. It's just pale. The less tan you are, the less work you do. Yeah, it is. It is. The less tan you are, the less work you do, the less in the sun you are, the more I guess it shows like you're like high class, I guess. I don't know. Over here, people try to be as tan as they possibly could be. They are. Beauty standards are different. They're different everywhere, though. Every culture, every place has their difference in beauty standards. It's just the way it works. But yeah, the tanuki was woo-wee. That first time I saw that little fella sitting on his pouch, I was like, good lord, I love this place. This place is awesome. But I'll pull up, before I get on to the next one, I'll figure out how to pull it up and get it to where I can show pictures without it, like, popping up. Yeah, I'm pale, but I don't ever get out in the sun. I always work indoors. I used to be good in tan. I can get a tan when I get outside and actually move around, but yeah. Yeah. But woo-wee. Let me think. So we're going, I think where I was at was we're going to going straight from Tokyo to Hiroshima, from Hiroshima to Mihara, and while we're in Mihara, we're gonna visit Onamichi. I'm always sleepy. I didn't sleep. I very rarely sleep these days. The kiddo keeps me up all night. He gets up. The last few nights he hasn't slept in the bed with us, but we've also been up till like I think 3:30, 4 is when I got up or went to bed last night, and then we had to get back up. I didn't have to be back up, but the kid woke up at like 9. So we got like maybe 4 or 5 hours of decent sleep in between. It's just, it is what it is. When you're a parent, you have to do what you have to do. He is 1.5. He's going on 2. He'll be 2 in August. So it's just gonna get worse. He's just gonna sleep less. It's just what it is. It's a challenge to even get him to take a nap during the day. It really is. My wife does a good job at it, but he doesn't do a lot of sleeping. But, you know, I yawn a few times during the day and I get over it. It is what it is. Yeah. He's worth every second of it. It don't matter. I'll lose every second of sleep. We got, like, whenever he was born, he would sleep. Oh, man. For the first couple of weeks, he slept all right. And then he regressed, and she breastfed, so she had to be up about he got up once every hour and a half, maybe 2 hours for the first 6 months of his life, 7 months, maybe 8 months. And then there was like a small period of time where he slept all night long, and then he got back to getting up all night. And she breastfed him until he was a couple months past 1, so we just now, gosh, I can't quit yawning. We just now got to the point of where he's sort of sleeping throughout the night. Yeah, she is. I got up with her every single time. There was very few times where I slept and she didn't. She didn't get to sleep. I would get up. He would start crying, let her know that he's hungry, and I'd get up. I'd go pick him up. I'd put him in her arms. She'd feed him. He'd pass out. She'd nudge me, and I'd pick him back up, put him back in his crib. And we did that all night long for several months. She is an amazing mother, though. Breastfeeding is an incredibly... It's hard on your body. It's hard on your sleep. It's hard on everything. And she did it. She wanted to make sure she did it past 1 year old because it's good for them. They get all the nutrients they need. It's better than formula. There's a lot of complications that come out of formula. Not, down anybody that can't do it. There's a lot of people who can't breastfeed. But, yeah. Shoot, I am tired. I am getting, like, more tired as tired goes on. I think I probably am. It's like an hour. I think I'm going to pop off for just a wee bit, and I might take a nap. I'm going to be honest with you, because I am at a point where I think I might pass out. I am tired. So I'm going to schedule one out for a little bit later, and I'll get back on later on while I process clothes, and I can hang out and chat. So, but yeah, I'll put it up in just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to put it up in just a little bit, and I'll be back on. But you'll see it. It should pop up on the thing. I'll put it in the schedule. I figured out how to schedule things so that I can pop on. I definitely will. Please take care of yourself. I'll have it. I'm going to try to figure out how to do the landscape thing so you can flip it over and see a better view of what we're talking about. So, and I'll make the lag better so there's less lag in between talking and answering. But we'll see you later. Thanks for swinging by. I'll see you in just a little bit, huh? Oh, goodness.